In the afternoon of September 15, 2015, between 1 p.m. and 6 p.m., the town of Hildale, Utah experienced a deadly flash flood. Heavy storms from Hurricane Linda that hit the southwestern part of the United States was the culprit for the flash flooding. Just north of the town, the elevation was higher and canyons snaked through the terrain. One of these canyons housed Short Creek. This creek cuts through the town and travels into Arizona. Flash flooding is not a rare occurrence in this area during the summer months. Between 1950 and 2015, Utah experienced about 1 to 2 flash flood events each year. Most of the time these floods were not deadly. However, on September 15th, it was. There were 2 instances of flooding that happened in the area on this day. The first instance happened just after 3 p.m. Short Creek rose 3.42 feet in only 19 minutes, recorded by a river gauge that was in the creek. The second wave happened an hour and a half later when the creek rose 5.36 feet in only 17 minutes. At 6 p.m., the river gauge recorded that the creek's water level remained above 4 feet before the river gauge stopped recording data. The effects of this flash flooding event took the life of 20 people, which included a few children. Many homes were destroyed from the flooding. Many roads were also destroyed and swept away from the water, and with that, taking cars. Businesses had to close due to the flood damages, and many families had to find a new place to live because their homes were either destroyed by the floods or they were unlivable because of the water. Also, the state government warned the people affected by the floods to boil their water before using it in case of contaminated water from the flood. After the floods, not much was done to prevent future floods from damaging the town. However, officials made sure that they had a better warning system in place. This is because officials believed that many people did not receive any flash flood warnings before the actual flood happened, based on the number of deaths that occurred and the many people who could not get out of the way or reach a high elevation from the water. With the change in Earth's climate, deadly flash flooding events could happen more often and could be more deadly in the future. So areas that have a flash flood risk, like Hildale, Utah, should prepare for a flood before it is too late.